Welcome back, everybody. It's not that hot today. What are we? About 84 Fahrenheit, 29 Celsius. But it's sticky. We've had a lot of rain this last week, and so our humidity's way up. So, of course, you know what is running in the background. Well, on the last video, I got a lot of wonderful comments about the pig, but one viewer in particular, Ed Goslin Farms, he said, "Hey Matt, that round ear really looks out of place in relation to the rest of the pig features." And you know, the more I look at this, the more I have to agree with him. Now, Ed's a farmer, so, you know, in all things agriculture, I'll defer to his knowledge over mine. My background's industrial, so he knows a lot more about farming than I do. And when he says that don't look right for a pig, I'm taking his word for it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut that apart and I'm going to hammer form it over here like I did this one. I'm going to do that off camera because you guys just watched me beat the heck out of this you know, in the last video, so there's no point in repeating that. You already know what that's about. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll bring you back when we have a more respectable looking pig face. Well, I think that's a more acceptable outcome. I went ahead and formed up a couple of eyelids too, and but yeah, that when that's on the convex end of the tank, I think that's going to be a lot more symmetrical and harmonious looking. The two ears, one up, one down, which is the look I wanted, and they're in similar shape. And yeah, well, here's a very rough shape of some lips. Let's see if I can make something out of this. I've got this vise open just about 1/8 of an inch. Somebody once told me a long time ago that I should have my tools confiscated. I don't know whatever gave him that idea. You probably can't see anything because my hand is covering everything up. I'll move my hand up here a little bit. Trying to form some lips here. I'm going crooked. Man, that's crooked. Well, that's all right. I mean, it's close enough for a pig, right? Open that vise up a little bit more. So I'm going to try and form this crease. Then I'm going to put the T-dolly in the vise here and roll those lips the other way. So I'll bring you back when I'm a little farther along. So I got my Mongo forming tool out. That's just an old cold chisel that I rounded over. The little chisel I was using wasn't quite robust enough, so you can see I've got a shape getting started here. So yeah, we'll just keep working it. Well, this is going to be kind of fun to hang on to, so I'm going to have some mechanical advantage here. That should work. Can't see. Switch to the other side. What do you think? Starting to look like lips? I'm going to do a little more work on this and then I'll bring you back. To pigs and pig farmers everywhere, I offer my sincerest apologies. Well, it is a pig after all. Yeah. Decades ago, Nancy and I lived in this little burg on the west side of Bremerton, Washington. And nearby, there was a neighboring community called Charleston. And in Charleston, there was a local watering hole that was named the White Pig. All the locals affectionately referred to it as the albino swine. Don't ask me what made me think of that. Oh, come on now, cooperate. There we go. It looks like this has spent some serious time in the hog waller. Well, you know what they say. Happy as a pig in, well, you know. I'm speechless. Probably drop half of these before this is over. We'll see what happens. Don't drop it. There goes one. Oh, come on. I'm hanging this on the frame with grade 8 fasteners. Since this is going to be going down the road from time to time at 60 miles an hour, I like something a little bit robust to make sure it doesn't break and fall off. That is absolutely hideous, and I love it. The pig is officially installed on the Pumpjack trailer. So, sorry I got things kind of covered up out here. I'm out here between thunderstorms. And I just, you know, it's been raining. So now the objective, not on this video, but in a future video, I've got to get this plumbed to that. And I got to figure out the best routing. We're probably going to come this way, down and over under the jack shaft here. Come this way and then tie in with the inlet. And then, of course, the outlet is here. And I'll probably have some kind of a manifold mounted here, and then standpipes coming up between the two international LB engines, you know, so I can have air whistles up here, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, the pig, oh my God. Well, let's wrap this segment up. I'm sure by now you're all sick of my cheesy swine references. I'm a child, what can I say? The more ridiculous things are, the more I'm attracted to them. Just the way I'm wired, I guess, but I hope you've enjoyed this stupid, silly, useless project. But ultimately, in the end, it is going to have some functionality. I'm looking forward to getting different air whistles and some other things, air chuck, to run off that Curtis air compressor. Now that I have an air tank mounted on the trailer that I can get plumbed up, I can finish that piece of that functionality out and have one more functioning piece of the Pumpjack trailer. Sometime in the future, I've got this great big grinder. You probably saw me in that video a little over a year ago when I brought home the Buffalo Forge Camelback drill press. I got a great big vintage belt drive grinder with that. Well, the one hand crank post drill that's mounted on the Pumpjack trailer, I'm going to remove, and in its place I'm going to set that grinder, which means another couple of pulleys. I got to mount another pulley on the jack shaft and figure out how I'm going to place that grinder so that can go on there. And then who knows after that. It just never ends with me, so yeah. So I'm gonna wrap this one up right here. I do want to say a quick thank you to my new subscribers. I'm up to 415 now, so 85 away from the 500 mark and the giveaway and all of that. And stickers are still languishing. We'll eventually get that figured out, but. And as always, to my regular subscribers, been with me a long time, thanks for sticking around. I sure do enjoy bantering with you in the comments, both on my channel and your channels. It's a lot of fun. This little YouTube community we have here is quite enjoyable, quite refreshing. I get to associate with like-minded people and have a lot of good fun in the process. So with that, I'm going to sign off. Thanks for watching. And look for a Screenhouse project update coming real soon. Also a follow-up on the Harbor Freight tool review that I did several months ago. I'm going to do a follow-up with that. And with that, we'll catch y'all later. Have a good rest of your day. Bye now.